Hey guys, welcome back to Puff Aloud, and welcome back to Steam Prison, where fucking Saint Yune exploded, and the sky like died in front of us, and all the windows are broken, and everything is awful. I don't know what the hell just happened. So let's just get into it. I've already read this.
言っただろ。私は不老不死だと。
どうした？何事だ？
People came running, drawn by the noise. Lord Warner was at the forefront of the crowd. Apparently, an assembly had been in session.
これは一体。ユネ様、どういうことです？
Surprise!
命を狙われただけだ。問題ないよ。
Saint Yune was perfectly composed. He was completely unaffected by the horror in front of him. How can he be so calm? I'd been standing next to him and I was dumbfounded. Lord Warner grimaced at me.
ティステラ。ユネ様のそばについておきながらこのありさま。
Why do you hate me?
その剣は飾りか。
I'm very sorry. He was completely right. If it hadn't been for that mysterious intervention, Saint Yune would surely be dead. I'm not his bodyguard, but if I'm given a sword, I need to protect him.
私は怪我一つしていない。オーナー、彼女を責めないでくれ。
Yeah, back the fuck off.
ですが。
彼女はただの付き人であり、私を守る義務はない。私がいいと言っているんだ。責めるのはやめろ。
わかりました。遺体の処理は責任を持って行います。
Saint Yune thanked him and looked at me.
身を清めに行ってくる。お前は控室で待機していて。
Shouldn't I accompany you?
身を清めるというのは、弱みをするということだよ。
Oh, God.
付き添えるの？恥ずかしくて無理でしょ？
Oh.
できるだけ早く戻る。おとなしく待っていること。
Whoops. Once Saint Yune was gone, a throng of employees appeared. Some of them removed the corpse, others the glass shards, and yet others set about repairing the windows. This path will take a bit of time, I'm sure. Based on past experience, I was fairly sure he wasn't going to tell me much about the man's death. I could investigate on my own. I looked around for someone to ask. My eyes fell upon... Ew. Ew, I don't want to talk to you. Look at how pissed he looks already. Like, don't talk to him. Lord Warner. He was standing by, watching the servants. He wasn't busy. Most of all, he was a speaker. Surely he knew a lot. I'm not thrilled by this, but let's try to ask him. Good sir. Lord Warner. He gave an audible sigh. You have my apologies for this. We can be happy Saint Yune is uninjured, but you're right. I should have been more alert. This won't happen again. If there's anything you know about this, please tell me.
何を知りたい？
Why do you think he was after Saint Yune's life? Who would target a symbol of faith and grace?
心からそう思っているのは貴族だけだ。庶民の中にはよく思わない者もいる。この国の政治は完璧だ。貧富の差は大きくなく、皆家と家族を持ち、飢える者もいない。
So Saint Yune wants us... Hold on. Saint Yune wants us to kill him. And yet, this guy just tried to kill him and he exploded and got stabbed to death by glass. So, Saint Yune just wants us to die. Is essentially what I'm getting from this, right?
だが、多くないとはいえ格差は確かに存在する。その不満のはけ口として、ユネ様が狙われるのだ。権威の象徴であられるからな。
I see. He isn't involved with governance very much, but if he suffers assassination attempts, why isn't he guarded?
ユネ様が望まれないからだ。それに、つける必要がない。
There isn't?
この世界に愛されているユネ様は、死の危機を回避できる。ユネ様を傷つけようとする者は世界によって裁かれる。 その僧帽で見ただろう。あの男が世界に殺される奇跡を。
Yeah, that was a little insane. Miracle. I'd always thought that a miracle was a wonderful, fortuitous event. I wasn't sure whether someone's death could be called the same. And what exactly does the world loves Saint Yune mean? I don't understand. Why did that happen?
理解できるかどうかは重要ではない。起こることさえ知っていればそれでいい。どんなものであれ、あの方を傷つけることはできない。それが世界の断りだ。
So what if he tried to kill himself? I'm sure he has tried, like, since if you live like thousands and thousands of years or hundreds of years even, like, I'm sure after a while you're just like, please let me die. But I don't know. It's interesting. Oh God. Huh? Oh God. I turned around towards the groans. One of the employees trying to remove the corpse had thrown up on the floor. That's horrible. I looked away immediately, but I'd already seen it.
おい、吐くなら向こうで吐けよ。
Same. I'm that guy.
だってよ、見てみろよこの死体。血だらけのガラスまみれだ。
Oh God. Bloody glass is what you're afraid of, dude? Look at the body! Like...
こんなことができるなんて、あのお方はやはり人とは思えない。
まあな、実際そうだろ。年を取らないなんて、君が悪い。
For a moment, Lord Warner was silent. Then he began to yell at the workers.
おい、そこの不敬罪で問われたくなければ口を閉ざせ。
Oh God.
失礼しました。
He snorted and looked at me.
本件、ユネ様がお怒りでなければいいのだが、こういうことはその自慢の剣で防いでほしいものだ。
Okay. Roger. Countless glass shards had littered the floor. Flecks of flesh and blood had gone as high as the ceiling. God, that is disgusting. I'm so sorry to everyone. Like, anybody who's triggered by this stuff is not going to be able to watch the last episode or this episode. Like, this is gross. I can be glad that St. Yune is unhurt, but this is an ugly sight. And what's more, what scared me the most was what Lord Warner had said. How the world ostensibly loved him so much that it averted any mortal danger. If that was true, how could I possibly wound St. Yune? That's completely true. That's what I was saying. And yet, he wants me to kill him. How am I supposed to do that? You don't. You just die. He's literally asking you to die. Like, I just don't understand. The audience seems to have been cancelled. Not just the audience. A scheduled dinner party with nobles was also cancelled. They insisted out of consideration for St. Yune. He may be feeling very disturbed right now. A man had died in front of him. He was immortal, a priest, but surely that had stirred something in him. He might not eat any of the food I'm bringing. I'd asked the kitchen to prepare a grand dinner, more than usual, but I worried that he'd have no appetite for any of it as I opened the door to his room. I've brought your dinner.
ありがとう。おや、なんだか豪勢だね。
Yes, today was a hard day.
そう。
It seems your dinner party has been cancelled as well.
それは知ってる。ほんと、こういうのって困る。誰かと会えば、心配でしただの、無事で何よりだの気遣われる。その度同じようなことを答えなくてはいけない。
God, he's probably gone
何
through
度も
this.
何度も。
Yeah.
何度もね。
Yeah, he's probably gone through this a lot.
ほんと、面倒極まりないよ。
Oh, I see. St. Yune didn't like it when others tried to be considerate. Maybe this isn't welcome either. I wondered whether my actions had had the opposite effect.
でも、美味しい食事は歓迎だよ。ありがとう。こんな料理、 いつもなら出てこない。お前が買えるよう手配したのだろ。食べるのは好きだから、その点は評価する。
I see. I'm glad you appreciate it. I need to be careful that I don't get too considerate of him. Either way, I had something to do. I worked up my courage and knelt before St. Yune. I'm your attendant, not your guard, but I know how to use a sword. If I had drawn my sword in time, I could have stopped that man and prevented such a shocking scene. I'm very sorry.
そういうのが面倒だって言ってるんだけど、気に病む必要はない。私は死なないからね。それに、万が一お前の抜いた剣が私に触れたら、死ぬのはお前だよ。
That's true.
私は老いることもなく、死ぬこともない。我が身の危険と引き換えに、他人の命を消し去ってしまう化け物なんだ。
Oh God.
異質だからこそ、人は私を崇め、私を恐れる。それが、聖人ユネだ。そんな私をお前はどう殺してくれるんだろう。楽しみにしているよ。
Looking forward to it, huh? Isn't it impossible if I can't use a sword?
そうだよ。そして私は自分を殺す方法を知らない。私でさえ私を傷つけることができないんだ。
So he can't kill himself. That's interesting.
大丈夫。さほど期待していないから。できなかったらできなかったで、お前に死んでもらうだけ。
Okay.
生きたければ、頑張って私のために私を殺す方法を探すことだ。
Right. If I didn't kill him before time ran out, then he would kill me. He smiled at me. It was a cold smile. I could feel he wasn't joking. Great. Great. I need to start working immediately. I need to find a way. After a long day, I returned to my room. I thought I had understood that St. Yune was immortal, but I'd been misjudging him. All I'd been able to see had been his order to kill him. There's a reason he didn't tell me how I should kill him. There's no way. The world kills whoever harms St. Yune. That's why the flowers had died too. They'd been poisonous, so they'd wilted the moment St. Yune had touched them. The world had killed the flowers. And I'm supposed to kill him. He'd said he had low expectations. I took that as an admission that I'd be unable to kill him. And if I can't do it, I'll die. This is such an awful game. What if we... Okay, this is gonna sound really bad, guys. But what if we, like, put him on, like, the edge of the heights and, you know, just, like, shoved him off? Like, would he not die from that, like, thousands of feet, like, foot drop, you know? Like, he would fall all the way down. Like, would the world just become, like, soft and bouncy? Like, would he live? I feel like he must have tried that, right? I don't know. Whatever. Oh my god, I didn't realize that the statue was of St. Yune. Look at that. I didn't realize. I thought it was like a magician for some reason, but it's actually of St. Yune. That's really creepy. St. Yune was the highest existence in our country, and his command was absolute. I had to serve him, protect him, and eventually to kill him. If I can prove my innocence, then I could evade my exile in the depths. Would St. Yune let me go without forcing me to try to kill him as well? But how would I even go about that? I have no idea how I could prove my innocence. But as far as I could tell, there was no escaping my death. But St. Yune had wished me good luck. Well, what does he expect me to do? And we're in his perspective now. This will be interesting. I'm pretty sure he has like a body of a 16-year-old, which is kind of like weird. 親殺しの女か。 I'd never felt the urge to kill a family member. Probably. I'd been alive for more than 400 years, so some things were difficult to remember. Oh, at least it's 100, not 1,000 years.
ずっと一緒に生きてきた者を殺すのはどんな気持ちなんだろう。どんなではないな。私もかけらは知っているはずだ。あの日結果がどうなるか分かっていたのにあの場へ置いてきてしまったんだ。
What?
望んでしたことではないとはいえ罪悪感は拭えない。日常のどこにでも潜んでいてふとした時に蘇る。それから解放されるためにもやはり私は死ぬしかないんだと思う。でもその前に一目だけでも見なくてはいけないんじゃないか。
Whoops. He takes so many pauses, so I never know when he's gonna stop talking. Ugh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm a failure. I just heard something. Had I imagined it? No, I definitely heard something. Huh?
起きたのか。おはよう。
Saint Yune, good morning. Saint Yune?
そうだけど
This is my room.
そうだけど新刊は控室に入ってはいけないって法はないよ。今日の予定を変更したこと伝えようと思ってノックをしたけど返事がなかったから入ったんだ。
That's because I was asleep. I think we were supposed to attend the assembly session again. What are you planning instead?
保護地区の慰問だよ。
The sanctuary district? That sanctuary district?
あのが何を指しているのかわからないけどおそらくお前の思い描いている場所だ。
Condolence visits aren't usually decided on short notice.
決まるものなんだ。というか私は決めたんだ。昨日の夜にね。
You decided on this? You want to go into the depths? That will be rough. You must be joking. That's dangerous. That will be rough, I guess. I mean, you must be joking seems a little rude, and that's dangerous. I think he already knows, so that'll be rough. Well, it's not dangerous for him, so yeah, let's just go with this. Duty or not, that will be rough.
まあね。でも嫌いじゃない。新会員を出られるからいい息抜きになる。
Did he like that? I didn't even, notice. That's so bad.
罪を犯した者とはいえ、大地に住む彼らもこの国のものだ。無視するわけにはいかない。
That's very kind of you.
そうでもないよ。施しは一切しないし、私を見たからといって彼らの生活が豊かになるわけでもない。私が赴くのはただのパフォーマンスでしかない。
Perhaps that's true, but your believers will be happier for it. I think it's wonderful.
彼らもそう思ってくれてるといいんだけどね。それじゃあ早速着替えてくれる？その服じゃ下界は歩けないだろう。
Oh, I didn't realize I was still in my nightgown. Please give me 5 minutes. I'll be ready in a moment.
わかった。
Saint Yune? Saint Yune gave me a quizzical look. I can't change with you standing there.
そう？私はお前がいても着替えられるけど。
Saint Yune...
冗談冗談。私の部屋で待ってるよ。
Get out!
5分以上使っていいから着替え終わったら朝食を持ってきて。しっかり食べて出発しよう。
I will. The sanctuary district. I was supposed to have been exiled there. My situation was different now, but I couldn't shake off my reluctance. Reluctance. But I'm its attendant. If Saint Yune goes there, I have to go with him. I prayed that nothing would go wrong and put on my uniform. And we're gonna stop here. Wow, this has taken quite a turn. I feel like I mean, now we're going to the Sanctuary District. I'm just waiting for people to just charge at him, and all of them are just going to be impaled by glass from every orifice of St. Yune's body. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. So, that's fun. Next episode, I guess we're going to the depths, and hopefully we will never see Burger. Woo!